you're obviously like competitive in a sense because you did Dancing with the Stars too.
Yeah.
And you went to the finals in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm competitive. Well, what's so funny is because I like say how like I'm like, where did my son get this from? But literally, I know you can't say the F word on your show because I'm sure that you don't, but it actually on my refrigerator in writing says the F word champion. Like it's like champion, champion. Yep, effing champion. And it's like on a big poster board. And my whole thing is always like, I don't care what you do, just be a champion, you know? And like,
and here she is, ladies.
I have one in my kitchen that says, be a good loser.
Oh, and mine is like win. At the end of the day, be a winner. Just like, I don't care what you do. I don't care like if you're like, I don't care what your job is. Like, just win at your job. Like, be a winner. Like, be positive and win, you know?
Well, obviously you can sing and dance and all of that because Broadway, Tony, award winner. But, like, did you have a strategy for Dancing with the Stars, too?
Yes, I totally did.
Oh, my God. What was it?
My strategy with Dancing with the Stars was, so I was season 6. And so that was, like, right when it started. Like, I was, like, the Christy Yamaguchi season. Like, that's who won my season. Of course she was going to win. Christy Yamaguchi.
She's an ice skater.
First of all, what she does.
Olympic
ice skater. And what she does is harder on ice than on the
on regular shoes.
She was able to put on shoes, not like too thin blades.
She's not sliding.
Whatever. But my year was before they had like anybody that could dance. So she was the first one that kind of changed that. Like, oh, we're gonna give you some good dance.
Oh yeah, because they tried that with me. I was supposed to be in the first season, and then when they came back to me, I was having babies.
Right.
And once I had 2 babies, then they came back to me and they were like, "Oh wait, you have too much dance experience." Because I taught preschoolers when I was 12.
Yeah,
I said I had too much dance experience.
Right. So my,
and then they came back
my
around.
season was like the first time where like Christy did it and like, but like for me, I was like the first woman on the show that was like chubby, like normal girl, like cute chubby Marissa, I always say. And cute chubby Marissa wins because like cute chubby Marissa is everybody at home watching
you have a story.
the show.
Right.
Like everybody at home looks like me. They don't look like Shannon Elizabeth, right? So like, and my season was Shannon Elizabeth and she was amazing, you know? So like, I'm like, who are the people going to vote for? Like I might get really bad scores, which I did. Like my scores were so bad, but it might have also just been the show being like, if we give her bad scores, then the audience at home will want to vote for her, right?
Yeah.
There's always, listen, I watch so much reality TV. So like, I watch
politics.
all the reality TV shows. So my whole thing was like, just be happy to be there, excited. And like the whole thing for me was, I'm like an audience member. I'm a biggest fan of the show. I'm an audience member that got picked out of the audience. Aren't I so lucky? Oh my God, I've never worn a pretty dress like this. I look so cute. And like I joked that I was like, sometimes I was like saying things that Tracy Turnblad said. I was like, I just want to dance. And I was literally like, I've danced my whole life. Like I don't care about like, it was so funny. Or like they'd be like say that you like didn't, like they wouldn't say, like they were like, did you go to the prom? Did you have a prom dress like this? And I was like, my prom, oh, this would have been so much fun if I went to the prom. I went to every prom. You know what I mean? Like, of course I went to the prom. Like, do I seem like a person that would miss out on a prom? Like,
You get to wear a big hair bow.
Like, I was like, oh my God, we're all going to the prom. You know,
big blue eyeshadow.
I had purple contact lenses for the prom.
Oh, stop.
Oh my God. But so like my plan for that was like, never get upset, never cry, just be happy to be there. And the producers would be like,
oh, see, I got so upset. That's where I blew it.
That's where you blew it because everybody at home is like, well, if you're not having fun, why are you there?
Yeah, well, I was like, there were so many Girl Next Door, you know, America's Sweetheart types on my season. And I thought maybe I'd be able to be like my friend Soleil Moon Frye was like, go out there and show them that you're a woman now. Everyone's always seen you as a teenager. Now you get to be sexy, you know, grown up Melissa. And that's not what anyone wanted to see.
No one wants to see
that. And there were too many people fighting for the same position. We were on an episode, our season, they decided to put 16 people in instead of 10. And so it was almost double the amount of people to try to get rid of. So
no, my season was just like, I had Marlee Matlin. Like, how you're not going to beat Marlee Matlin. And but then Marlee Matlin was like so serious and like stopped having fun because she was like, I remember her sitting down one day and being like, how do we win? How do we win? And I looked at her and started laughing. I'm like, we don't win. Like, we're not going to win this, Marlee. Like, we can just have fun. Like, so like my whole thing was like,
but that's what I said at the beginning. Everyone said, aren't you worried about the judges? Are you worried about the amount of dancing? I said, no. I've always wanted to dance my whole life. I wanted to be a ballerina more than I wanted to be an actor. That's all I wanted to do. I'm only here for the fun. But then the first time those judges gave those scores, I thought I did great.
Yeah.
And I got those first scores. All of a sudden I went, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't like it? I didn't mess up.
I was told I was boring. They were like that because they wanted me to fight with my dance partner. They're like, your number's boring. He's not giving you enough stuff. And I was like, if I go on TV right now and say, my partner who is a ballroom like he's won ballroom champions in like Russia. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like he was like a ballroom champion. I'm sure it wasn't Russia. I'm sorry, Tony. I was dancing with Tony Devolani.
It was.
He's Romanian.
Romanian, maybe. Yeah, something like that.
One of those.
Eastern European.
Albanian.
Is that
Albanian?
It? Albanian,
He's Albanian.
that's right. And he's like a champion. He's as good as they get, right? So like you're not gonna have me who's getting 5s on my pot of whatever it was to be like, I don't think our dances are good. Like then the audience would be like, boo, you're out. But like in my heart, I was like, what's happening? You know. So my strategy there was just smile, and then I would cry and be like, oh my God, they're never gonna let me leave. Because I like
she wanted to leave.
I was like, oh my God,
I wanted one more week because I was gonna work. I told you this. I was gonna learn my quick step. I designed the costumes, and my son was finally able to come into the ballroom and see me because he was only like 3 or 4 at the time. And I was gonna dance to Bare Necessities, his favorite song from his favorite movie. And I designed like Mark Ballas. Yeah, I designed Mark Ballas this gray tail suit with a hat that was going to pop up, a little top hat, and I was going to wear like ostrich feathers around the bottom of my like beautiful little, and I was going to learn the quick step. All I wanted was one more week, and then I wanted to go home.
Quick step was the jive was my worst. I was so bad in the jive.
I thought I was great at the jive, but when I watch it back, I'm like, ooh, I'm bouncy.
I know. I would have thought that I would have been good at like the jive and all those, and the quick step. But really, where I was really, really good was the ballroom stuff because I would just like hold onto Tony, who was like 6 feet tall.
And he could just swing you around.
And my arm, so my position was perfect because he was like opening my, like if I had someone shorter, you can't stand up straight. But I was like holding as high as I can.
But that's weird they put you with him because they told me that there's only, for me and any other short girl, there were only 2 short dancers, and that was Derek and
Right, because
Mark.
they didn't want to put a tall girl with a short person. Well, in my season, like, broke all the molds. And also, like, so then after my season, there was always someone who was chubby. Like, after that, there was, like, always a chubby person on the show. And sometimes they were, like, chubby wanting to lose, like, their baby weight. And sometimes they were just, like, overweight women that the audience, like, loved.
Well, see, I just didn't have a storyline because they wouldn't let my kids come in, and I was a mom. And, and Mark Ballas really didn't want me to be we were going to do a dance to Abracadabra, and he was like, no, let's get away from the witch thing. And I was like, okay.
No, you got to lean into the witch thing.
I should have leaned into it, but we were trying to get away from it.
My opening number was apple bottom jeans. Like, I swear to God, my opening number was like, I was like, apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Like, I was like, let's do a number that's like lean into my big butt. Like,
I love that. Yeah, no, we went very vanilla. We went very like.
I would have done every song would have been like witchcraft, you know? Yeah. Like, I would have done.
No, totally.
The waltz to witchcraft.
Should have. Like,
you have to consult me, everybody, if you're ever
I
going on a reality show.